There are 4 key positions in the rowing stroke. We're gonna go over them. I'm Cassie Neiman, a You Can Row To master instructor, and we're gonna talk about the 4 different positions in the rowing stroke. These are helpful terms to understand and also positions to put your body in to get the most out of your stroke. We're gonna start with the most important position, and that is the catch position. Everything about our stroke is kind of about getting in a good catch, but let's start there so we understand why we're doing all the other things that we're doing. The catch is where the work begins in the stroke. It's at the front of the stroke where we are closest to the flywheel. Our legs are bent, our body is leaning over, our arms are straight. We're holding onto the handle with our pinkies close to the edge, thumbs wrapped around. We've created this little box here with our arms and the handle, and that's room for our knees to come up. When we're in that catch position, the key things you want to think about are that your shoulders are in front of your hips. So we've got our body angle over. The other big key element is a vertical shin. Now, because the catch is a position we get into and we come out of, it's a little more active. So if you're at the front of the stroke here, just sitting, and you can't get to shins vertical, that's totally fine. It's a compressed state. What we just want to avoid when we're going into the catch in the middle of our stroke is getting our shins way past that vertical line. We don't need that over compression. All you need is a vertical shin, which means your heels may or may not lift to get that vertical shin. But the shins are what we were concerned with, not the heels. So our catch position, our arms are extended. It's as if we're reaching for the front, getting as much reach as we can from that body angle over. Shins are vertical. This is where all the work begins. So our catch position here leads to the drive, which is when we push down with the legs, then we swing open the body, then we pull in the arms. So the drive is where all the work is done, from the catch to the finish. So catch 1, drive 2, finish 3. Look at that, already on number 3. The finish position, when we are here, we've pulled that handle straight from the catch into the finish. Straight of a line as we can. Don't need a whole lot of deviation there. Our hands are loose on the handle so that when we pull back, the elbow comes out and we can keep a flat wrist. We're only gonna lay back as much as we need to get the handle in and back out. We don't need to lay way back, but we also don't wanna stay completely vertical. About 10 degrees back, just enough to start to feel the abs kind of engage, bringing that handle in right at about the sternum. This is our finish position. We don't need to be sitting up very tall with a very rigid back. We don't need to lean way back. We're coming into this relaxed state, the elbows coming back. That's our finish. From the finish position, the hands come in and come right back out. We stay back there just for a second to let those hands come away. The body follows. This is the key. As we head into the 4th part of the stroke, the recovery, remember this. I want to keep my legs down while my body gets set. My hands are over my shins and my knees have not bent up in between my arms. I'm keeping them down for a second so I can get my body angle over, because remember, when I get to the catch, I want to have that body angle over. So once I'm here, then I can bend my knees as a part of the recovery to come back up to the catch. And we are back at position number 1, our catch position. So the catch, remember, shoulders in front of the hips, knees bent so that the shins are close to vertical, arms are extended, loose grip with the fingers. Then I'm gonna drive with the legs, keeping my body over, then it opens, pull in the arms, and I'm into my finish. My hands come away, my body swings back over into my recovery. I bend the knees up into the catch. So those 4 kind of parts of the stroke are gonna help you put it all together for an efficient stroke. So remember, we have the catch, drive, finish, recovery. Catch, drive, finish, recovery. So moving through those positions, remembering where we want to be when we get there is going to help you in the transition from one to the other. So those are the 4 key positions, the 4 key parts of the stroke. If you can work on finding those as you go through all your workouts, it may just feel better and you may just row faster, stronger, longer, and all those good things. So I hope that helped, and I'll see you the next time.